with my headphones.
Welcome, everyone, to the home of the Oregon Ducks, the House of Loud, Autzen Stadium in Eugene. As we'll see, the number 10 team in the country, the Alabama Crimson Tide, taking on the 4th-ranked team in the land, the Oregon Ducks. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, David Pollack, Jesse Palmer alongside. Guys, we can't wait to see this game. Been looking forward to it all week. Alabama about to kick off to get this game underway. Coming out with it, it's Whittington. The coverage team maintains his discipline, not much. On that return. Catch in the middle, and Stewart. That kind of play will get a drive started or help your field position. They've got it at the 27. Offense getting set for first down. Leaves it with the running back. Turning it on. The 30. At the 20. Defense is there to make the stop, but he's got the first goal with the 6. And the Ducks come to the line after ripping off that huge gain on the ground, trying to keep it going. He'll do it himself.
I see he's celebrating. You're going to be hurt in a minute.
Touchdown, Oregon!
This defense has their hands full in this game because of what you saw right there. This quarterback is one of the fastest players in the entire country, and he runs one in. They're going to have to do a better job getting hats to him because they know they're going to see the QB run a lot today.
And they tacked on the extra point. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. He'll bring it out. It's Adams. They bring him down, but not before a really good return sets up this offense in solid field position. This place is roaring, and it's going to be so hard to operate under these conditions. The give to the tailback. Crosses the 45. It's a seam wide open. And that tackle almost certainly saved the touchdown after he ripped off a huge gain.
Well, on that one, they decide to attack the left outside on the ground. And you see the speed by the ball carrier there, Reese, picking up a huge chunk of yards.
I can't imagine any reason they wouldn't just run that. Got some room, headed to the goal line. And he cruises his way to the house. Touchdown, Crimson Tide. Did not take long to get into the end zone. Now let's see if this gets this offense to hit overdrive.
Yeah, we may have a situation here. We might have points, more points, and more points. You keep putting drives together like that quickly chewing up that much yardage, defenses are going to have to get something figured out.
They're coming out to tee it up for the kickoff, and that last score was a real buzzkill for this crowd. Fielded in the end zone, it's Whittington. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. The Ducks ready to go back to work on offense. They cashed in on a short field last time they had it, and now they'll go to work from there. Looking for a deep man. And that one falls incomplete. They tried to go over the top on first down. Second down coming up.
I know it was incomplete, but I'm okay with it. If I'm the offensive coordinator, I'm going to keep taking shots down the field. I'm going to make him honor that deep ball. I'll hit some of those before the game's over.
He'll keep it himself. And it'll be a pickup of 9. They're facing a 3rd and 1.
And you're seeing his dynamic ability to run the football, that time on the option play. I know he doesn't pick up the first down, but that's still a good chunk of yardage, and the defense wasn't ready for it. Moving forward, expect the offense to go back to the option play again and see if someone will finally take the quarterback and force him to pitch it.
Muscling ahead on 3rd and short. They knock him down, but
What?
he's got enough to get it across the line and pick up the first down.
Yeah, 3rd and 1, you know what time it is. It's about the big boys up front. You got to give me a little bit of space, a little crack. You just can't give up that penetration, so my running back can fall forward just like that and get the first down.
He breaks a tackle. Squirts across the 30 to the 32, a pickup of 5. The Ducks in a good spot here with 2nd and short. Leaves it with the back. Just working and poking and prodding and finding his way up to the 36.
You got a lot of
And those plays
Mr. Ricks
from a
to be like,
defensive perspective, man, they're just super annoying because now I'm in the worst spot ever. 3rd and manageable. Like, I don't know if you're passing, don't know if you're running. So nice job by this offense keeping this defense off balance and creating a
strong, man.
opportunity that's in their favor. And that's so tough as a defense because they only got to get inches. But I got to find a way to somehow get a knockback, stop the running back's feet. Right there, I couldn't do it. He gets downhill just enough, and he gets the first down.
It's a good job, too, there on 3rd down by the offense because a major statistic in football in terms of winning and losing is how good are you at staying on the field, keeping drives alive. Whether it's 3rd and long or 3rd and inches, you just have to go execute, and they do it.
They'll ride the running back and leave it with him. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
And, man, it's nice to have a guy that is just better than your guys. And no matter what play you call, man, how about him getting in the backfield quick, penetrating, using his quickness, and using his strength to get him to the ground. That is a ball.
Flushed out of the pocket. Pulls it in. It's Benson. And the defense stops him just short of the first down. Maybe needed a few more chain links to move the sticks. The Ducks are facing 3rd and inches. Toss to the left. They finally get a hold of him, knocking him down behind the line of scrimmage. He had been running wild.
Offense.
And that is great third down and short defense. You're thinking up the middle, up the middle. You got to react to something wide. Great job seeing the toss, stretching it out, making sure they don't get downhill, making sure they don't get the first down.
Got his man quickly. Powers through the defender. There to make the tackle, and that's how we'll wrap up this first period. How about these two running games so far? Dominance on the ground as we look at the first quarter stats. They fought to a standstill in the first. Let's see who gets the edge early in the second. They've got a first down here to open the period. Moore will throw. He'll pull it down and run. Good run on the play, and he slides to avoid the hit.
And this QB, man, how about it? It's a pass play. He's dropping back to pass. He realizes it's man-to-man, and as they start to chase their guys down the field, well, nobody's got me, and I can just take off, and I've got speed. He chews up ground so easy, so frustrating for a defense to have to deal with a guy like this.
Operating in the red zone here on second down. Rides the back and leaves it on the option. He'll be hauled down just inside the 10 at the 9 as they're trying to turn this into a score. Boy, they love to move the sticks here and take a shot at it on first and goal. They'll try to get it through the air. It's complete. And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Ducks. You want to keep your offense on the field? Wear down the defense? Put that tape on and show it in a clinic. That's the way it's done.
And as a defense, man, there's nothing more demoralizing. You can handle it when you give up 3, but to give up the touchdown at the end of a long drive, you're already exhausted. You've already been bumped the whole way down the field. Man, that's frustrating.
He'll bring it out. It's Adams. He stopped short of the 20 at the 19 and probably wishes he'd just taken the touchback. The Tide offense rolls onto the field. They find themselves trailing by a touchdown and a chance on this drive to even the score. Throws to the wideout.
Bro, why you throw the ball like that, man? Like,
got some room to run. The 10.
hey, you threw the ball right to the foot. You're not even throwing to your speed.
Only the interception, but the great return for the score. Look, a lot of time left. There's a little bit of distance right now being put on the scoreboard.
There is, but it's so awesome when you're a defense and you study all week about what's coming and what routes to be ready for, and then you jump the route and you make the plays and you just go get in that end zone. It is so beautiful.
He'll bring it out. It's Adams. Rolling the dice to bring it out of the end zone did not work out as he stopped at the 13. No reason to be in a big rush. They have some time here late in the half. Hand off from the shotgun. Got the first down and more. And makes the tackle at the 23 after he got 10.
Really nice run there. No, listen, modern-day college football, I know it's all about spread offense and throwing the football and going up tempo and scoring quickly, but, man, you think back to Bear Bryant in Alabama. Doesn't it always seem like they've always wanted to establish the run game? They have always wanted to be physical. Bear Bryant would have loved this guy in his backfield. With his physical style of running, man, he fits that just perfect.
They've got it at the 37. It's 1st and 10. He's got it on the right. They'll get him down, but not before he crosses the 50. He's down to the 49.
And those aren't the guys I'm leaving open on defense. These slot wide receivers, they've got the space in the middle of the field to work. I got to make sure that I got somebody inside of him. I got somebody outside of him. I can't give him the football because a lot of times these guys, they're good with it after the catch. They got that quickness. They got that speed, and he showed some of it there.
Nice quick throw there. It's so important for quarterbacks to be able to find a rhythm and to be comfortable and confident. You want to just get the ball out quickly, make it an accurate and easy throw. And you can tell that these two guys, they rep that play in practice all the time, and it's now showing up here on the game.
To the air, it's Simpson. Quarterback extends the play. Trying to escape and get it himself. Nice job by this junior quarterback to get it done on the ground.
Well, he hasn't called his own number very often in this game. That actually is the first time he's taken off and scrambled, but it was a really good decision. He's been killing this defense through the air. You've seen the arm talent, you've seen the accuracy. That time, really nice decision to tuck it and get what he can get. He's got this defense on their heels.
Quarterback can't pull the trigger, and down he goes at the 41.
Really good play by this defense, and you know exactly what you're getting with this guy, man. He is electric. He is dynamic. He'll make plays, so you've got to do a good job of containing him in the pocket. And when he starts to scramble, chase from one side. Don't overlap with another guy. Nice job on the defense.
You know, the one thing you can say about this defense, they pursue the football. The first guy might miss, the second guy might miss, but there's going to be more and more hats flying to the ball carrier. You saw it on that play, getting a tackle for loss.
He's looking deep. Hits him inside the 20, still going. And he's not going to be able to convert. Knocked down just inches shy of the first down. Quick timeout by the defense there, trying to make sure everyone has the same call. And the O will stay out there and go for it on 4th and inches. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Pocket breaking down. Intercepted. A first half turnover can swing momentum. All down to the 18-yard line. A solid return after that interception.
Man, another mistake by this. Listen, he is an elite quarterback. He's really, really good. He's pressing too much. Jesse, the #1 job of a quarterback, you better protect the football. I don't care how good you are, you better protect it.
Yeah, you just got to take what the defense is giving you, and I agree, David. It looks like right now he's trying to force the big play instead of just checking it down or throwing away. He's got to do a better job working through his progressions right now. He's got tons of talent, but he's making bad decisions.
The safe call on the wide receiver screen. And he'll move his way forward to the first down. They'll mark it at the 35. And the Ducks headed quickly to the line. Moore to the air. Quarterback on the move, still looking. There he goes. And oh no, he loses the ball at the end of the run.
Man, those are so frustrating when you're
Nobody
defense,
really
you swing to the football and you stick the quarterback and you make him cough it up just to have the other team recover it again, and you don't get it. Still a good stick, still a good physical play. Keep hitting that quarterback.
He lets it fly. Oh, he should have had that one right
Really?
in his hands, and he couldn't hang on. Typically, he makes that play. It'll be second down. Quarterback by himself in the backfield. Right back up top on 2nd and 10. Throw to the end zone, picked off.
A lot of quarterbacks have so much confidence that they can fit the ball in tight windows. How about the defensive player right here making an unbelievable interception, forcing the turnover, big play, big momentum swing.
This late in the half, here's the question. How aggressive will the play calling be? He's taking the shot. That one will be incomplete, and we are down to 10 seconds to go.
Well, the offense is doing their best to try and at least get into field goal range here at the end of the first half. So they take a vertical shot down the field, but give the defense credit. Lots of eyes back there on the quarterback. They're able to break on the ball and make sure that throw falls incomplete.
On 2nd down, he'll try to make the connection this time. He'll take another shot here. Finds a spot in the middle. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. They'd love nothing better than to add a 3-ball here before the break. And that might be the edge of his range, but he had just enough. That cuts into the deficit. It's now 21-10. The Ducks will kick it away first, and we'll start the second half. Fielded in the end zone. It's Adams. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. Guys, here comes that Alabama offense onto the field. Those two first-half turnovers really damaging, and the primary reason they find themselves trailing to start the third quarter.
And this is an offense that prides themselves.
Makes the grab on the left side. And he was loose and out the gate and doesn't go down until he gets to the 48-yard line. They were backed up, and then suddenly they weren't. They've got it 1st and 10 now inside the 50. Looking for a man. It's Simpson. He's not afraid to go deep. Snatches it on the right. Touchdown tie. Nice catch and good work afterwards to get it into the end zone.
And that's what I think makes this tight end so dynamic. He's so dangerous once he has the ball in his hands. There's so many tight ends out there that are just possession guys, and they usually go down right after they catch the ball. This guy has the ability to, with his speed, to make people miss, and he showed it to you right there on that touchdown catch.
Here comes the two-point try. He gets it in for the 2, and now a field goal would tie it. This offense prides itself on going after you, and they did with that long touchdown pass to finish off a 2-play drive. They're getting set to kick it away, and that last score took a little oomph out of this crowd. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. And Oregon has it back, and here comes the offense. The lead has been sliced to a field goal, and now they'll try to answer. They're going to throw it to start the drive. Get it out to the supersonic guy. That one could really put this drive into high gear as they have a first down at the 37. Last completion moved the sticks in. Let's see if they try it again. Looking to throw on first down. Makes the grab. It's Hughes. He stopped at the 48, a pickup of 10 on the play.
Well, it's a nice play design there. You're getting the running back involved in the pass game. Quarterback gives it to him early so he can go to work upfield and get the first down.
Moore will throw. Got his man on the outside. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few.
And listen, I know that wasn't a huge gain. It was positive, but I like doing more of that in today's college football. I'm just going to try to give my playmakers a chance to do damage in space away from all the big boys inside.
And the offense here dialed up a really good zone beat. Give credit to the offensive coordinator. He called the right play at the right time.
And he was hit just as he was releasing the pass, and it falls to the ground incomplete.
And we need more of this from this defense, man. They have let this guy have too much time to throw the football. They haven't gotten that jersey dirty yet, haven't sacked him. But this is just as good as a sack. Getting to him, hitting him, letting him feel the physicality of this game, and not letting him feel comfortable.
Grabbed in the middle. It's Benson. Defense grabs the football, and there he goes. He almost popped out of there for a huge return, but they will take it. They are in business after the fumble recovery.
Well, the quarterback got it to his receiver quickly and gave him an opportunity to make a few moves after the catch, but he's got to do a better job with ball security that time. That is a costly fumble.
And he got smacked just as he released the pass. It's incomplete.
The offensive line has got to give him at least a little bit of time to survey the field. He had no chance that time, getting hit almost immediately after he got the ball.
The give is to Miller. Gets the nose of the ball to the 25, giving 1.
Man, it's really hard to control the running game if you don't control the line of scrimmage. And how about the defensive line doing a great job attacking those guys up front, not open up lanes to run through. Nice job just nullifying that run altogether.
They try to get it outside on the left. At the 35, he's open. Coming through that third down conversion, and they'll mark it at the 43.
Well, their defense did a great job deep in their own end, right? Getting the turnover on downs. And now the offense is starting to pay that off. On the third play of this drive, third down, they're able to run it, pick up the first, they stay on the field, and they're going to try and churn this thing out.
Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on second down. To throw, it's Simpson. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face third down. Now this offense tries to figure out a way to move the chains after the second down misfire. On third down, he drops to throw. Got his man downfield. Defense needs to regroup as he gets it down to the 26.
Man, if I'm a defense, I got to find a way to get some more pressure on the quarterback or disrupt their timing and their rhythm. I can't give them these big chunk plays through the air. I got to be maybe a little bit more aggressive or do something a little bit different.
The Crimson Tide can dig into that playbook here on second and short. He might want another play. Wants to fire on second down. Grab near the sticks. It's Williams. Touchdown, Bama! And that one will put him up here in the second half.
Aggressive, man. This offense does not want to waste any time. They try to score quickly. 3 passing touchdowns in this game.
Getting set for the point after. And the extra point is good, and it's a 4-point lead. So it's a 77-yard touchdown drive. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. Coming out with it, it's Whittington. That gamble did not pay off as they bring him down at the 12-yard line. They'll try to put a drive together, starting from their own 12. Starts the drive, trying to go up top. Buying some time. He's going to take off. On the run.
So, knock their head out.
The big hit.
The number one key for this defense coming into this game is finding a way to stop this quarterback from running the football. And guys, they have not done a good job of that early in this game. He has been able to get out of the pocket.
Yeah, you thought I was going to fall for it again, didn't you? I got you.
He managed a few yards on that return, but the bigger play was the fact that they forced the turnover.
This is what can happen at times. You get the snowball effect. Everything going their way in the first half. Big lead going into halftime, but it's mistake after mistake on both sides of the ball. And that interception, David, compounds the problem.
And this defense has completely changed at the half. How about it, man? They've come out aggressive now, forcing a turnover. All the momentum on their side, and the offense gets the ball back.
He's brought down, but there's a flag on the play. Let's see if it stands. So they'll decline the penalty, pleased with the results of that last play. And the defense tried to cheat a little space and get in that neutral zone, but it's still first and goal. Might be calling a hot route. Looking to throw at Simpson. Big guy smells it. Touchdown, Alabama! And they take it in for 6 more points. This game must be moving so slowly for this quarterback. He sees everything 2 or 3 beats ahead.
Way ahead. I mean, it's been really, really easy. I better get some more hits on him. I better do something to make him feel uncomfortable. Because right now, it's just like, oh, you're running that? Yeah, that's easy. I mean, he's already read your mail. You better change the address, do something different.
You got to do what we do.
He'll bring it out. It's Whittington. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. Reads it, fires complete. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. Back to pass on second down. Fires left.
You don't know.
And the pass falls incomplete. That's how we'll wrap up.
That make you change your whole playbook. Make you do something you don't want to do.
If you like old school running games, this has been the game for you and a couple of guys who starred through the first 3 periods. Here comes the 4th. Time to see who steps up, who makes the winning plays to take home that W. Under fire. Going to try to get it himself. How about this sophomore learning when to just do it himself? The Ducks come to the line
Should
in the
be
hurry
down,
up.
man.
Really nice awareness that time by the quarterback. He knew exactly where he needed to get to pick up the first down. He's scrambling on that play, and there are a lot of guys out there that would slide, that would try to run out of bounds, protect themselves, but that was really tough what he did. He put his body on the line to go pick up that first.
Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. Moore to the air.
They'll take them.
Quickly out to the tight end.
And that's perfect for the defense. You'll give that up all day. You're winning this game by multiple possessions late in the game. Play big zone coverages, keep the ball in front of you, and tackle the ball carrier inbounds.
Yep.
And it's picked off for the 3rd time today. Nice pickup on the return, but more important, they got the takeaway, and now they're in business.
You should never celebrate on
It doesn't get
I was just trying to figure him out. That's it.
The situation in the
You gotta
4th
keep it.
quarter,
What we do.
everything in your favor. Don't let them make big plays. How about you make a big play? Nice job getting the interception. It's not icing on the cake yet, but it's getting pretty close.
Wasting no time throwing on this drive. Oh, they're after him. Cannot get away. It is a huge sack, and I can't imagine what he was thinking on that play.
That's not how you want to start a drive. On the very first play, you give up a sack and you lose a ton of yards. Quarterback, you've got to know, just throw the ball away, know when the play is over.
Pressure coming.
Burn. That's all we can do. We burn.
Tackled there by the defense. And he just continues to put up numbers, and that number is now over 300.
This guy just throws completions, man. The ball doesn't seem to touch the ground. He's back there. He's making the right reads. Right now, he is locked into what this defense is trying to do.
Quarterback feeling that pressure, and he's knocked down at the 42.
I would keep fear, bro.
Can
But
you
it's
believe
too
this? The
far.
offense is going for it on 4th down. He wants to change this route.
Please. Don't block you. Oh, you got the block. See what
On
you got.
4th down, he'll try to toss it. The short hands, it's Williams. He didn't make it. They'll have to give up the football, and hope is still alive.
Yeah.
Moore will throw. Fires to the right.
It was just a little over my head.
Defense caught out of position, and they get him down finally at the 38. A 1st down for the offense.
Well, how about the offense setting that play up? We've seen earlier in the game a couple shorter throws. They're just trying to suck those safeties closer to the line of scrimmage, anticipating that they would get an opportunity to take a shot. They called the perfect play
You want
at the
those?
perfect time right there.
Wait a minute.
He's got it in.
Bro, why you didn't play that?
They make the stop at the 5-yard
That's why I
line.
didn't keep. Come on, bro. That's why I ain't keep going. I thought you were
Clock
gonna
is
play
still
that.
running, and they have to get everybody lined up.
Look, he trying to keep out this time.
Into the end zone.
What are you doing?
And it's grabbed for the late touchdown.
Bro, you ain't had no business being getting touched by no line. You supposed to bag up.
Well, the offense did their part. They're just trying to apply some pressure on the opponent, right? Yeah, you're down right now, but if you can find a way to get the ball back with some time on
You
the clock,
actually pushed him
they're
in.
within striking distance still to win this game.
Quick
Very
strike
ridiculous.
offense on that replay scoring drive. They got the touchdown they needed. Now trailing by a field goal, they'll line up for the onside kick. He's able to grab the football, and the hands team gets the job done. Here comes that Alabama offense. So we've got a tight spot here, David. They'd love to run out the clock, but all those timeouts staring at them.
Man, they got 3 timeouts on defense, but I know a 1st down ends this football game. So I got to get my guys physical, ready to roll.
Yeah, because you know this defense is going to be playing the run. They're going to be loading the box, trying to get tackles, using their timeouts to get the football back. So this is going to come down to who's better in the trenches.
Third
This
down.
freshman makes the stop after a short gain. Timeout called there by the defense, desperate to get the ball back and save as much time as possible. How can a stadium this size make so much noise? You can't hear yourself think on third down here in Austin. Picks up enough to give them 1st and 10 from the 13.
That's got to be demoralizing if you're the defense. You're trailing. You need to get the ball back. You got to get off the field, but you can't stop the run when they're going between the tackles. This defense is going to have to get a lot more physical, especially in the middle.
Alabama with a 1st and 10 here. Movement on the offense, and they'll lose 5 yards on the penalty. The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. Line gets set. 1st down.
That's good sign.
Quarterback making checks. Looking to throw. It's Simpson. Fires to the middle. And it's incomplete, deflected, knocked away by the D.
Ball hasn't hit the ground a lot for this QB. He's already thrown 4 TD passes. He saw a look, wanted to take another shot, and that time they just fall short with the incompletion. But this defense, they have not had the answer with respect to defending the pass in this game.
Defense uses a timeout quickly, trying to get that ball back and preserve time for their offense. This crowd rising up, sensing that his defense needs some help. On 3rd and long, you'll have to turn it loose deep. Right through his hands. He had a touchdown and just didn't look the ball in. It'll be 4th down.
And I don't blame this offense at all for throwing the football down here. Like, you can trust. He's already got 4 touchdown passes on the day. He's proven he's trustworthy. Nice job by the defense, not getting fooled again. Had a bad day, but that was a good play.
It's okay. Pretty good. We on the down curve.
They'll snap it from the 20 for the opening play of this drive. Looking to throw on 1st down. Here's a throw downfield late. He's got it on the left. And I wasn't sure they were going to be able to catch him. They finally did, but they gave up a huge play. They might be thinking back-to-back big plays after that last one. 1st and 10 from the 32. And it is another interception. Just a terrible struggle for this quarterback.
Yeah, you got that 6-4 over there.
After the short return, but what a play to get the football back.
Good game. I thought we were hard. That's how you do it.
This conversion became a first and goal. He's swinging the throw on third and short. This conversion became a first and goal. Welcome to Nashville, Tennessee, First Bank Stadium, home to the Commodores of Vanderbilt. As we'll see, the number 10 team in the country, the Alabama Crimson Tide, taking on the 13th ranked team in the land, the Vanderbilt Commodores. For EA Sports College Football, Reese Davis with you alongside David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. Time to get this game started. Commodores will kick it away to start us off.
What we got here, Chad?
From inside his own 15, looking for room. Just a tremendous return. Run, great speed and vision to really set up this offense. He almost got totally loose on that one. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. And he was able to run through one tackle, but still only a modest gain.
That's a really good job by the defense, wrapping them up, getting them on the ground, take away that run game, make them one-dimensional, put them in passing situations. Really good job by the defense.
And he really needed to hold on to that one, but it was not loose, and third down is coming.
Looked like the offense had a chance for a big play there, but the running back just could not reel that ball in.
Alabama with a lot of ground to cover here on third and long. He's going for it all. Catch and stride inside the 15. The tackle is made, but he's got it first and goal from the 6.
Well, you love to see this offensively. On the first drive of the game, your quarterback taking a shot down the middle of the defense, finding a guy for a big play.
Back to throw, it's Simpson. Big fella moving. Touchdown, Crimson Tide. They wanted to finish, and that they did on that possession.
And this QB starting to do some work, man. The big explosive play in the passing game. You get inside the 10, you're thinking run. Everybody thinking run. You back it up with another pass, another great throw, and quickly this offense gets right to the end zone.
And the extra point makes it 7-0. Quick work on that scoring drive, just 4 plays. And they get it into the end zone with a 6-yard touchdown pass. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. looking for a physical attack from the gun.
You definitely want to commit to the run game. You want to establish the run game. You want the defense to honor it. But if it doesn't work a little later down the road, you might think about airing that puppy out.
Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. The play action fake. Looking for a huge play.
Yeah,
Makes the grab, gets the foot down, just precision execution on that big play. Big pickup before he goes out of bounds, but there is a flag. We'll have to see if it stands. If they're going to keep this drive going, they'll have to make a play on 3rd and long from the 26. Dropping back, it's Pavia. Looking to scramble. Slings it downfield. Picked off. What a play to set him up. He stopped, not much on the return, but a whole lot in getting the football.
Man, that's not the attempt you wanted to start the game. First pass of the game, interception. Man, just this is where you go over the sidelines. You have a good talk with your coach. You settle down. It's not the end of the world. It's one pass, but that is not the start he had in mind today.
Unloads to the wideout. And that's not the way they drew it up. It's incomplete. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. Looking to fire. This time it's complete.
I'll tell you, this slot receiver, he really does give his quarterback a nice option. Runs really good routes. He's got nice hands. You saw it on that last play.
Coming to the line of scrimmage at the 30. It would be a long field goal, but they'd love to pick up a few here on 3rd and long.
Yeah, I would just move out the way.
In there, picks up a couple, but still needs 2 more.
Drive your block.
You know, this offensive line, they just got to hold their blocks a little bit longer. This offense likes to run their quarterback on design plays. And if you can just give them a little crease,
should have been there to go.
The distance, but they couldn't get it done.
It's incomplete, and they'll turn it over on downs.
Well, great defense on that one. They were ready for pass, and they forced the incompletion. They're coming off the field. That's a big win for this defense.
Looking downfield on 1st down. Fires to the wideout. Connection to the right. Gets it out to the 38-yard line after picking up 10 on that one. It's 1st and 10 from the 38-yard line. Looking downfield, it's Pavia. Here's the pressure.
This dude is trash.
They ruin an early drive with the turnover. Going the other way, and he's got room. And he's going to take it all the way back. Touchdown time.
You've been better out throwing that away.
A play by this defense with the pick 6.
And how about the defender?
Just first quarter,
what you're
though.
supposed to do. Breaks on the...
Y'all tell Mr. B to put me on one of his shows, man, so I can make some money, so I can make a lot of money to get my kid fair flights ever.
Makes the interception. Everybody on defense.
I love to get my kid the best life ever.
Blocks so my guy can get it and take it back to the house.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And the extra point makes it 14-0.
Why the game keep breathing?
The kickoff unit is out there, and boy, did that last drive quiet this crowd. Fielded in the end zone, it's Brown.
Oh, that's a good tap. I mean, a good move.
Stopped at the 17, and he's probably second-guessing that return. get this drive going from the 17. They go to the ground. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. They're dealing with a 2nd and long. To the air, it's Pavia. Caught over the middle, it's Dillon. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground covered. Pick up the first.
Man, it's so important when you play QB. I got to know when to put some air on it, and I got to know when to rocket that thing in there. Work in the middle of the field. He knew he needed the rocket. Threw it in there. Great job, great catch.
He'll get it up to about the 32-yard line before he's stopped, and it'll be first down. And the Commodores come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Off play action on first down. Still looking on the move. And he was drilled just as he released the pass. It's incomplete.
And quarterback's accuracy goes way down when you start to get him on the move. And you want to make it go way down even further? Pop that sucker. Nice job making him move, scramble out to his left, and then getting a good clean stick on him. That's 2 things he has to think about on one play.
Good tackle.
And the defense had that one well covered. Just a short gain there. So Alabama takes the lead into the quarter break. They largely dominated this first quarter as indicated by the stats. This could be a pivotal moment in this game as we open the second period and they try to find a way to answer. So they go back to work after the break, and it is 3rd down. From the gun, wants to pass. Finds space on the line.
His man.
And he
Oh,
was
wow.
to the races. Finally tripped up at the 36. Commodores want to pick up the tempo.
I know this isn't the start the offense wanted. They don't have any points so far in this game, but sometimes it just takes one explosive play to turn things around. And after that beautiful completion deep for the offense, that should give them a little confidence, a little momentum. They've now got us to be able to score points on this drive.
Run in the red zone, it's Alexander. And this one will be stopped for no gain.
And defense nowadays, they don't look at stats of what is the yards per rush. They look at how many negative plays.
You're going to throw a pick.
Is why now you look at 2nd down, man, it just became very predictable for this offense. Nice job creating the loss on 1st down.
And he was greeted by a host of defenders and barely gets it back to the line of scrimmage. Quarterback on the keeper. Runs through a tackle. He's going to come up about 5 yards short of the line to gain. Now on 4th down, here comes the field goal team.
Man, interesting play call on 3rd and long. I think we're thinking pass and which matchup do they try to exploit, and they try to sneak a run in there, and the play's fine. I mean, they run the option very unsuccessfully, small gain, and now we got 4th down.
We got to do.
He'll bring it out. It's Adams.
Boy, I'm trying to tell you. I'm trying to tell you. They gonna learn this. They gonna learn this. I'm trying to tell you.
He just took it the entire length of the field, end to end, coast to coast, nationwide for the touchdown.
And how about the fans in the stands going, no, take a knee, no, yes. Over 100 yards to the kickoff return. Nice job taking it out of the end zone, making a huge play.
And with the extra point, they're on top by 18. You get a return like that, and it can't just be the guy with the ball who's right. Everybody has to do a job, and they did that in brilliant fashion on that one. He'll bring it out. It's Brown. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody.
That boy hurt so bad. He don't even want to get up. Look at him. I feel bad for you.
Let's see if they can get something going here late in the half. Looking for a man. It's Pavia. And
Probably
they
a
can't
hurt.
make the connection.
That's all it is.
The offense just has not been able to find a way
them all
to
hurt.
get their rhythm going here in the first half. We
Everybody
just haven't
hurt.
seen it in the passing game. That was a really good example
Everybody
of it
gonna hurt.
again. If
He
they're going
ain't
to
got
score more
nothing.
points in the second,
Everybody
And
gonna
he
hurt.
will be sacked at the 6-yard line.
man, that's an impressive play. This dude is so dominant. And I'll tell you, we don't have enough time in this broadcast to list off all the great Alabama D linemen, especially in recent years. That play right there, that reminds me of a guy I played against back in the day, Cornelius Griffin, playing on the inside of Alabama's defensive line. You knew every single time you drop back, you were going to have that guy in your lap. He was always pushing the pocket, and he was always collapsing with his speed and athleticism. And his first
might go
step,
for it, but if he
that
go
last
for it
play
and
right
don't
there
get it, he
reminds
definitely
me
gonna
of
quit.
some of these great players we've seen on the Crimson Tide D-line here in recent years.
So the offense is going to go for it on 4th down. Converts on 4th down, and he's still going. Oh, there's an alley on the left. And they finally get him to the ground. An easy conversion for this offense. Defense not exactly the perfect 4th down call there. And the Commodores have it with a 1st and 10. Wants to go up top on 1st down. Hit hard just as he released it on 1st down and just couldn't get it to the receiver.
And I think a big reason this offense is struggling right now and why they're trailing on the scoreboard is they have not been able to protect this guy, and it's affected him. He has not looked very accurate. Moving forward, the pass pro has got to be better to help this guy out.
Stop is made at the 22. A 10-yard pickup and a 1st down just outside the red zone.
You're trying to take him off.
Commodores started this drive backed up in their own end, and now they moved into position to score. Caught on the outside, it's Dillon. Gets out of bounds after the big game, but they've got it 1st and goal.
Really nice timing on that play. Receiver working against zone coverage on the perimeter. He's able to settle down, fight back to the football, and pick up the 1st.
Got it in the middle, it's Stowers. They'll mark him down at the 2. The excellent execution on that throw and catch.
The offense trying to throw it there quickly down close to the goal line. Nice job by the defense tackling the catch.
They moved it forward to the 2. Now it's 2nd and goal. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. And they've moved closer and closer, and still they need 2 yards, 3rd and goal.
What? Come on. Dijon, what are you doing?
To move the ball in a drive like that, the most overrated stat in football.
I feel like he should have got that swat though, but it's all good.
Agreed, and I think confidence is big right now after that last drive.
Yeah,
to be able to flip the field like that, not just do it, but go down and score a touchdown. Running and throwing for this offense now moving forward in this game. That
Man, this man ain't got another one. This man ain't got another one. This man ain't got another one.
And he's in for the 2nd score of the game. My goodness. Note to self, kickoff team. Don't kick it to him anymore. Squib it, kick it to the other guy. Just don't let that guy touch it again.
Now they'll line up for what they hope is automatic. And with the extra point, they're on top by 18. Those opportunities, those returns like that can be such game changers, and everyone was right on point, and he took it to the house. He'll take the return, try to get better field position. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. They'd love to put a long drive together here as they start from their own 21. To the air, it's Pavia. Bringing the heat. He's going to fire deep. And they can't make the connection, going for a big play on 1st down.
Well, we know this offense hasn't been able to get it going on the ground so far in this game. Now they're trying through the air, but give this defense credit. They've got a really good game plan. They've got all 11 guys on that side of the ball executing perfectly. Fantastic job in the back end that time, being in position and making sure that thing fell incomplete.
I love when QBs break the pocket and still look to attack. Because as soon as you break the pocket, I'm thinking, oh, man, he's going to take off and run, and I might come up. but those big plays can be made down the field. Nice job by the quarterback keeping his...
There he goes. He's pushed out of bounds inside the 40 at the 38, and these guys are on move.
Bro, I got 28 points.
And that's the
I only
beauty of
got
this offense and this playmaker
6
at wide
passes.
receiver. Throw the ball
That's
short,
crazy.
but what he does after the catch, he's just got so much speed,
He
so
caught that.
dynamic with the football, and this is why they get it to him short, because he can take it to the house or make a big play on any reception.
They're in the red zone. 1st and 10 from the
Only
20.
3 uncompleted. That's what's crazy to me.
They're looking to pass from the red zone. Quickly complete.
You still
And
gonna
he
put
goes
me in
out
like
of
Devil
bounds
Code.
after a nice pickup on that one.
That's exactly what you're trying to get accomplished. You got to make sure on all these runs, clock running down, get out of bounds, right? Get some positive yards, and then stop that clock.
Got out of trouble, got rid of it. Tight end finds a soft spot. He steps out of bounds, but it'll be enough to give them a 1st and goal. And this is a really important series of plays, a chance to cut into the lead just before halftime. Quarterback strolling away from Heat. Touchdown!
Boy, y'all playing with cash money.
For the score.
Come on, man.
And that touchdown is so big for this offense, right? Because here at the end of the half, you're just trying to find positives you can build upon in the second half. And right when he was looking like this game was starting to get away from them, they're able to execute, score, and that's going to help their confidence.
You don't want
Oh,
me to
look
run the
at
ball.
Mr. Hands taking the squibber inside the 3rd. They finally get him stopped after he maneuvered his way to the 42. Final seconds of the 1st half. Let's see if they can pull off a little magic. Scanning the field, it's Simpson. Throws for the tight end.
Boy, get out of
Pass
here.
is incomplete, and the clock will stop with 5 seconds left.
I don't catch it. He would get.
A break on that one. And this
Oh, no, I can have one.
He's pretty dang reliable. And we talked to them about this guy. Like, he's kind of the security blanket for the quarterback. And
All I need
that football
is
doesn't
one.
happen often. You take those lucky things when you can get them.
Unloads it left.
Right there. Like,
Intercepted.
come on, man.
Stops the drive.
That is ridiculous. Wide open and you just overthrown.
Ready to start the second half. Alabama will kick it off. Fielded in the end zone. It's Brown. I know he thinks he can house every return, but sometimes you just have to take a knee as he stopped at the 14. Vanderbilt has it back and heading out to go on the attack. They ought to have some confidence based on that 1st half performance, but they certainly can't let up in a game like this.
And I think this possession is really, really important. I say that because they had a lot of success, but they're still losing because the defense can't stop anyone. They need to set the tone here in the second half.
And it's exactly that, David. You got to create momentum here early in the second half. You only do that by going out, marching the ball down the field, and scoring right away, trying to put pressure on the opposing offense.
A strike downfield. They finally get him on the ground, but he's got an explosive play for the 1st down.
And this quarterback wasn't thinking about taking off and running with that one. He was outside the pocket, but he kept his eyes down the field. He kept reading the coverage. He was surveying to find an open target. Accurate throw, and they get the 1st down.
Quarterback now on the run, still looking. Got the 1st down. A really nice run and gain, and he gets down to avoid taking punishment.
Well, I think you're starting to see some examples of why this guy is inexperienced in a freshman quarterback, right? Obviously, he's thrown a couple picks earlier in the game. That scramble right there, he's got to get down. He's got to take care of himself and slide. Great job. Nice
Come on, bro. You playing.
decision to take off scrambling and help his offense, but you really are seeing his inexperience shine through here in this game.
And the Commodores have it with a 1st and 10. Use the play fake, now to throw. Here comes the Heat. Great job.
Yeah, I did. Come on now. Don't start playing sorry, bro.
Move the sticks with his feet.
You just can't say enough about this quarterback and how important his legs are to their success for this season, for this game, and really for this drive. Earlier, when he called his own number, it was a big gain. He does it again. He's got the knack, but just understand.
And the quarterback caught up to and sacked.
They do him. I thought he was Johnny Manziel.
And for quarterbacks throwing the ball down this close to the goal line, because there's so many bodies in such a small space, oftentimes routes take a little bit longer to develop, and it forces quarterbacks to have to hold on to it a little bit longer. That's the risk and danger with throwing the ball so close to the goal line. You might get sacked.
That ball should have been intercepted.
Good throwing catch takes it down to the 5 as the offense tries to cash in. They've pushed it forward down to the 5, but now looking at 3rd and goal. Just going to keep it after the snap. Touchdown, baby! You thought they were done. They're not. They're back, baby!
And I tell you what, I'm not picking a team unless I got a guy that can do something like this at the quarterback spot. I need an athlete. I need a little bit of mobility. It just dictates too much to the defense. QB runs in for 6.
They're set to kick it off. You think this crowd's going to get loud when their defense comes on the field? Oh, look at Mr. Hands taking the squibber inside the 30. He's brought down, but a really nice return gets it to the 41. First snap of this drive comes from their own 41. Dropping back, it's Simpson. Makes the catch, it's Young. Found enough room to get it into enemy territory. They're down at the 43-yard line.
Man, a great job by the QB finding the running back, getting the football where he can do some damage after the catch, and most importantly, get the first down.
You'll take this every time. 5 yards on the first down play.
And I think this has probably been the most surprising thing of this game so far. This guy's one of the best running backs in the entire country. They just can't get him going. He's never been able to get into a rhythm. We've got to give the defense so much credit because they have been able to shut this guy down, and they got to keep that up here in the second half.
They'll snap it from the 25 here on first down.
QBs, when they see these zone coverages, man, some of them panic. Some of them.
Oh, he's got some space. Touchdown, Bama! A great catch and run for 6. These two have spent plenty of time together. That was almost telepathic, David.
No doubt, and quarterbacks and wide receivers throw all off season to get on the same page. You can see he hits them in stride. That's why he gets the touchdown.
And with the extra point, they're now up by a touchdown and a field goal at 10. 25. Coming out with it, it's Brown.
No.
Makes a move. Got a little room. And there he goes. He will score. Touchdown, Commodores. Dude ought to have a lethal sticker on his helmet. Anytime he touches it, it can be a score. He touched it, and it was.
No doubt. Unbelievable speed. And if you're back deep for a kickoff, obviously you got those wheels. But to be able to get through, and guess what? No flags. No one's going to count. Great job by the special teams being special.
My philosophy on going for 2 is only when you have to. Calls his own number. And tackled there by the defense.
We know this quarterback is dynamic with his running ability, and on the 2-point attempt, they tried to use his legs to get it in, but the defense was there to stop him short.
They'd hoped to get that thing bouncing around, but the Hands team is able to corral it. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see which way that's going to go. They were trying to steal a possession to draw a little closer in this game, but the ball didn't go 10 yards, so they'll take over the football with the lead. Couldn't ask for better starting field position for this offense. They'll go to the ground. Little too soft in that run defense. He picks up 4 to the 32. Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5.
Well, we're not quite in the 4th quarter yet. We're almost there, but you're seeing the attitude shift now for this offense. They've got the lead, so they've got to be able to run the football. You're going to see a lot more of that, I think, as this game keeps going on. We're trying to wear this defense down when the game is almost over.
Got him downfield. Touchdown, Alabama! And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house.
Man, this guy is an elite tight end. This guy is a dude. He keeps making plays like this. We're going to start comparing him to Brock Bowers and Kyle Pitts. The run after the catch, the big body, the athletic ability. He has it all.
When you're dealing with a deficit like this, it's all about somebody stepping up to make a play, and you might as well start here in the 4th quarter. He'll bring it out. It's Brown. Not nearly as much as he'd hoped when he brought it out of the end zone. He'll be stopped at the 15. Vanderbilt has the ball again, and here comes that Commodore offense. Things had not gone the way they had planned, but maybe an opportunity to salvage this bumpy ride so far and avoid the upset. Put it where only his man could get it and gave him enough room to get the foot down.
And everything's going to have to be downfield. That's a nice start to this drive, but they're going to need to score, get the ball back quickly, and score again.
Off the play fake on 1st down. Trying to get behind the defense. Reels it in down the left side. Taken out of bounds after a good pickup there. They're in striking distance at the 37. That kind of play will put a jolt into a drive. It's 1st and 10 from just inside the 40. Got out of trouble and throws. Finds the tight end. And he'll make his way out of bounds after the solid pickup.
And that's a big gain down the field, and the big fellow was wide open. I tell you what, nobody around. The defense kind of lost sight of him, and he took full advantage.
2nd down coming up. Motion from the back. Looking to throw again. Makes the grab outside. It's Sherrill. And he goes out of bounds after coming up with positive yardage there.
Went on that outbreaking route. Really, it's designed for the...
And it looks as if they buzzed down. Replay wants to have another peek at that last play. And you know the standard is indisputable video evidence, and the officials will change the call. They're looking at a 3rd down and short from the 33. Back to pass, it's Pavia. Unleashes one deep. It's broken up and almost intercepted on that shot to the end zone. It'll be 4th down. Quarterback empties his backfield. On 4th down, they'll try to throw it. And that is interception number 3 on the day. They'll stop him at the 37, and the defense comes up with a big pick.
And that's a really good job by the defense, understanding the situation of football. It's 4th down. It's late in the game. You got a multi-possession lead. Take away all the deep stuff. Make them force the football into coverage. They do, and they stamp this game.
To the air on 1st down. Working the big fella to the corner. And they reacted well to the completion, but it was too late to keep them from getting the 1st down.
I'll be honest, man, if I had the weapons these guys had offensively, I'd be staying aggressive too. It's what got them to this point. It's why they have the lead here in the 4th quarter. Take some shots when those opportunities present themselves.
Makes the grab. Gets it all the way down to the 39-yard line. It'll be a 1st down.
This offense is not letting up, guys. They've got a lead here late, and they are still taking shots. They're still looking for explosive plays. This defense just has not had an answer here all game long.
Wants to throw on 1st down. He caught it. And he'll go down, but not before the big pickup and the 1st down.
Man, we knew coming into this game just how explosive this offense could be, and a big part of that is their ability to throw the football. They've scored a ton of points, and it's because they can generate plays like that. When this quarterback sees the one-on-one matchup he wants, he is not afraid to pull the trigger, and he hits a big throw there.
Can't make the grab as he was looking for his man right at the goal line.
No rest for the wicked for this offense. They are taking shots. You just saw a big explosive play on the previous one, and right away they get back to the line of scrimmage, and they throw it in the end zone. They have got this defense on their heels.
He'll wedge it in there on the quarterback sneak. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
And nice job by this defense. You kind of knew something like this was coming. Great job. You got to get penetration. First thing you have to do is get up under that center. Make it really hard for him to go forward right now. Nice penetration, stopping the quarterback sneak in its tracks.
And that defense gets to him, and down he goes at the 9. We've reached the 2-minute timeout, and the clock is definitely on their side. They'll just try to run it out here. Now it looks as if they'll settle for the field goal try. He'll boot one from the right hash. He ought to be able to navigate that angle from this distance. Oh, and he missed it. No good. After the miss, the lead still at 11.
Well, that's one the kicker would like to have back. That's a kick he should be making in his sleep.
A lot of field in front of them as they open this possession from their own 20. Off the play fake on first down to throw. Here's a heat. That pass is incomplete.
Well, the quarterback off target on that one. And in this 2-minute situation, you've got to be able to call and run passing plays that you feel like you can run in your sleep.
Still at their own 20 after that last incompletion. It's 2nd and 10. He's taking a deep shot late in the game. Just about had another one picked off. They have been way too reckless with the football, throwing it away 3 times already.
Time is not on their side right now. They can't afford too many more incompletions like that. They need to come up with some connections, and they've got to score points. They've got to get this passing game going now.
A deep throw as the clock winds down. Throw to the sideline, and it's complete, and they've got a big play.
Hey, you know, the defense here in this situation with a huge lead, they've got to anticipate that this offense is going to be trying to throw the ball to the sideline, so they've got to work different coverages to try to force the quarterback to go over the middle of the field with the football.
Looking to pass. It's Pavia. It's complete to the left. They make the stop, and he'll have enough yardage for a first down. Everybody has to be set. They have to get it off. From the gun, he'll try to throw. Looking for the goal line. Touchdown, Vanderbilt. A Lazarus-like comeback is underway.
Yeah, and that's step one. Great job by this offense getting in the end zone. Now you got to go get the stop. You got to get the football back. You got to find a way to do something to create a turnover, get an onside, to get the football back, to get back in this football game.
They got the touchdown they needed. Now trailing by a field goal, they'll line up for the onside kick. Not much drives more anxiety than waiting to see if the hands team can corral the onside kick, and they do. The Tide offense rolls onto the field. One possession game, getting late. First order of business, just take care of the football. Breaks into the open. Touchdown, Crimson Tide. And they take it in for 6 more points.
And it was so important for the offense to come up with a touchdown there and not kick a field goal. You're trying to put this thing out of reach. And that touchdown puts so much pressure on their opponent now with less than 2 minutes to go.
Here comes the 2-point try. Trying to barge in. Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play. They're coming out to tee it up for the kickoff, and that last score was a real buzzkill for this crowd. Fielded in the end zone, it's Brown. Rolling the dice to bring it out of the end zone did not work out as he stopped at the 13. Opening play of this drive comes from the 13-yard line. Looking to throw, it's Pavia. He's moving out of the pocket. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces second down.
Well, the windows right now to throw into are getting smaller and smaller. How about the defender that time breaking on the ball? It was the hit that caused the incompletion.
Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch.
I'll tell you, this offense just can't afford too many more incompletions because time's running out in the game. They need big plays in the passing attack, vertically down the field, and they've got to score some touchdowns.
On 3rd and long, trying to have a big completion here. And he will be sacked at the 6-yard line.
Pretty nice as a defense, right? When you can go nickel, put 5 DBs on the field and not have to blitz anyone, trusting your front four to get the job done on 3rd down, and they do it right there, getting the sack.
He's taking the deep shot. Big tight end makes the grab, 1st down, still on his feet. He goes out of bounds, big pickup on the... But it might be too little too late. The Commodores will line it up on 1st and 10. Use the play fake, now to throw. Right down the middle. Wide open downfield. He's all the way down to the 27-yard line, and they are threatening. Offense trying to keep them off balance on 1st and 10. They'll run play action. Rushes on him. And the quarterback will take a sack back at the 36. Offense will use a timeout. 19 seconds left in the game. And the Commodores trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. He'll take a shot. Another interception. That's his 4th of the day. And they'll drag him down after a good return on the interception.
Well, man, we've seen explosive offensive firepower all game long.
That's your fault. That's your fault. That's your fault. That's your fault. You didn't pick your team. I picked mine. I picked my team, bro. No, you trash, bro. You really ain't supposed to score. To be for real, bro, you really ain't supposed to score. You just getting lucky catches. Let's just be for real about it. You trash. If anybody trash, it's you, bro. No. You was the one that was getting out of the circus catches. I was just dropping dimes on your ass. Don't get mad at me, bro, because you lost, bro. It was a good game, bro. You just lost, bro. Don't be upset, bro.
What a show both of these teams put on today. Couple of outstanding squads. Hotly contested battle all the way to the very end.
Yeah, we came into this one expecting this to be a back-and-forth battle. We knew it was going to go down late into the 4th quarter. At the end of the day, the higher-ranked team, David, they were really able to lean on those playmakers and that leadership they've got in the locker room.
Yeah, and now I think even more so, you're starting to believe in them. They're battle-tested. This team they find a way to get things done. That's why they're ranked where they're at. And I expect this team to stay in contention for the college football playoff because they're proving week in and week out they're a really good squad.
Thanks so much for spending some time with us. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.